It's really important for us to remember our history. You know, unless you're one of the first Americans, a Native American, you came from someplace else. Somebody brought you.
They trade that reservation and the value of that reservation and the value of its people, the value of its air, the value of its carbon emissions are traded on Wall Street, and through Dun & Bradstreet. It's listed. So we haven't even hit on all the swindles that Wall Street is visiting upon the people of America. You're nothing but a bunch of coupons for the United States government and the people who run it. That's it. American people, you're a commodity, and you don't deserve anything else. And they're going to make sure you continue to be a commodity as long as the empire exists, as long as you allow the Constitution to be raped.
As the flood of illegals surges over the southern border, President Obama is going for broke, literally. CNS News reports that since the budget deal was signed in November of 2015, in just 6 months, Obama has added another trillion to our national debt, bringing it to a monstrous $19 trillion. While more taxpayer money is thrown at the Immigrations and Customs Enforcement deportation budget, deportations themselves have decreased by nearly 43%. Breitbart reports, according to a recent chart from the Senate Subcommittee on Immigration and National Interest, ICE removed nearly 43% fewer total aliens from the United States in the fiscal year of 2015 than it did in the fiscal year of 2012, and nearly 62% fewer aliens from the interior of the United States. Ironically, as the number of deportations the Obama administration carried out tumbled, its budget for removals and detention continued to grow from $2,750,843,000 in fiscal year 2012 to $3,431,444,000 in fiscal year 2015. But the most alarming statistic from Breitbart's report is that ICE removed 235,390 criminal aliens from the United States in fiscal year 2012, as compared with 139,368 in fiscal year 2015, meaning that it deported nearly 41% fewer criminal aliens last year, with 25% more resources than it had in fiscal year 2012. As illegal immigrant crimes in the U.S. go largely unreported, even mentioning the unwarranted murders of American citizens by illegal immigrants is deemed racist by New World Order brainwashed dupes. And if you think the perpetual raping going on by ungrateful Islamic hordes is only occurring in Europe, think again.
New documents say the man accused of kidnapping and sexually assaulting a gas station worker uttered Allah Akbar during the assault.
4 illegal aliens from Guatemala are charged in the rape of a Massachusetts woman and the vicious beating of her boyfriend. And one of the suspects was arrested less than a month before the attack. The quartet has been saddled with a slew of charges. It's been 2 years since Fusion reported that a staggering 80% of Central American girls and women crossing Mexico en route to the United States are raped along the way. Meanwhile, Panama announced they are transferring 3,000 U.S.-bound Cuban migrants to Mexico as Cuban migration spikes. And in 2016, immigrant families crossing the border is 40% higher than the previous record in 2014. When the history books are written, the flood of a great unknown and unchecked exodus of chaos in the face of all reason, civility, and legality, revolving around the enforcement of immigration laws that have dictated the policy for immigration for centuries, will go down as one of the most reckless acts instigated by a U.S. president in modern history.
But every time you try to get away from the government, they'll kill you. Or put you in prison. Or let you become an American. If you catch my drift. Because you're the new Indian. You're the new American Indian. Congratulations. Welcome to the club.